Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Laugh With Me, the podcast where we find the humor in everyday life. And today, we're diving into the world of smart home devices. Yes, those super helpful gadgets that are supposed to make our lives easier, but sometimes they have a mind of their own. You ever talk to your smart speaker like it's your best friend, and then suddenly it starts doing things you didn't ask for? It's like you're in a bad sci-fi movie where the machines start taking over, but with a much more awkward and comedic twist. You say, "Hey Alexa, turn on the lights," and it's like, "Sure, but here's a playlist of 80s synthwave music for your mood." Like, okay, I didn't ask for a throwback dance party, but alright, thanks, I guess. It's always nice to be surprised, except when it's 2 a.m. and your lights just turn on full blast. Good morning, world. Now, I'm pretty sure we've all experienced those moments where your smart home assistant goes rogue, right? Like you're in the middle of a conversation with your friend and suddenly your lights flicker like you're in a horror movie. And you're like, I didn't even say anything to trigger it. But there it is, flashing away. Or worse, when it starts talking to you in a different language. That's a fun one, isn't it? You're like, "Alexa, what time is it?" And she answers you in Spanish, and you're just standing there thinking, I don't even know enough Spanish to ask for the time in the first place. It's like my smart home is smarter than I am, and it's playing a game with me. Let's see if he can figure out how to change it back to English. But it gets even better when your smart thermostat gets involved. You know, you set the temperature to 70 degrees because that's the perfect temperature, right? You come home from work and it's 60. What happened? Did my thermostat get cold feet? Oh, sorry, I thought you wanted to freeze your toes off. And when you try to adjust it back, it just won't budge. You're sitting there swiping away on your phone, getting more frustrated, while your house is now an icebox, and the thermostat's just like, "Nah, I'm good here." And let's not forget about those smart fridges. You ever walk by your fridge and it just starts talking to you? "Hey, it looks like you're low on eggs." Like, "Excuse me, fridge, we didn't have a conversation." It's like a passive-aggressive reminder of how many things are missing from your shopping list. "Oh, I noticed you don't have any milk. Did you want to talk about that?" At this point, I'm waiting for the day my fridge tells me it's out of stock on my food choices. "You should have bought more cheese, buddy. I can only give you one slice." Don't act surprised, you've had this problem before. And don't even get me started on the smart vacuum. That little guy's supposed to just clean the floors, right? But instead, it's like having a toddler that just gets lost under the couch and has an existential crisis. You'll hear it start, then the next thing you know, you're like, "Where'd the vacuum go?" Only to find it wedged in a corner somewhere. Stuck. Help me. You try to get it out and it's like, "Nah, I'm good here." You have to physically carry the vacuum out like a toddler who refuses to leave the playpen. But hey, at least it's a reminder that you probably haven't cleaned under that couch in a while, huh? And then there's the smart light bulbs. Oh boy, these are a real trip. You set the mood for a cozy evening, right? You ask your smart bulb to dim the lights. "Alexa, dim the lights to 20%. Instead, the lights go from 100% to, "I'm going to simulate the sun at noon." You're like, "Alexa, I'm just trying to watch Netflix, not host a party." It's like the smart lights have a personality too. Maybe they're secretly plotting world domination. But first, they need to blind you with light while you're just trying to relax. And then you've got the smart speakers themselves. "Hey Google, play some relaxing music." But instead, you get an hour-long podcast about the history of staplers. I thought I asked for some jazz, not an educational lecture. And the best part? When you ask it to play something, and it starts playing music from your high school days, a full throwback to that one phase you tried to forget. You know, like it starts playing some cringe-worthy 90s pop music, and you're like, "Okay, maybe it's time to delete my music history." It's like the smart home devices are out to get us. You just ask for one simple thing, and they take it way too literally or just do whatever they feel like. But at the end of the day, we still love them. I mean, they make life a lot easier, except when they don't. You get the feeling that these devices are slowly learning how to have their own personalities, and one day we'll be living in a house full of sass. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening to Laugh With Me. Remember, if your smart home decides to start controlling your life, just laugh it off and maybe switch to manual mode for a while. Until next time, keep laughing and stay tech savvy.